Hello and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online, the High Isles. Today we are in Solitude and we are going to go get us a quest item, unlock a tool. So we're going to ignore everything like we've never been here. Just to unlock this so that we can start leveling up our scrying ability and our excavation ability in the in-between episodes. It's going to take a while, and there are some mythic items I'd like to eventually get, and it's going to take a while. And if you've ever played Skyrim, you'll notice how recognizable all of this is. This is Solitude, just like it is in Skyrim. For the most part, it feels like it's almost a one-to-one. There's some things slightly different, you know, like that doesn't look to be an execution thing. It looks like just to be a storage thing now. This area feels slightly smaller with some stuff here. I think those are all gone in the newer version, but you know, the layout still feels the same. There's some stalls over there. There's a this is the way shrine right up here. There we go. Grab that one here. There's just going to be a lot of quests that pop up. We're going to ignore them all. We'll come back for all this later on in the series here, but I believe this is the building we want to go to. So we'll go ahead and do this. The Antiquarian. I don't even know. Well, she'll say it. I'm terrible pronouncing things.
What's this? A new antiquarian in the making?
Antiquarian, there we go. Alright, Verta Numdia.
So, what brings a sturdy hero like you to the Gwylem Annex? I can't imagine you're looking for a book. Then again, I do see a glimmer of curiosity in your eyes. Perhaps you seek admission to the Antiquarian Circle.
The Antiquarian Circle?
The University of Gwylem's most prestigious historical society. We scour the continent for lost antiquities, collecting and cataloging as we go. We've made hundreds of discoveries, thanks in no small part to our scrying tool, the Antiquarian's Eye.
The Antiquarian's Eye?
An invention of our university's founder, Tamriel. It allows the wielder's mind to travel vast distances and find buried relics, truths lost to history. Gazing into the eye requires both skill and talent. How talented are you, I wonder?
Let's find out. How do I begin?
Admission to the circle begins easily enough. Just place your hand on the Antiquarian's Eye. If you possess the aptitude, you will attune to the eye immediately. If you don't possess the aptitude, the eye will reject you. Couldn't be simpler.
What can you tell me about the Antiquarian Eye?
It's a magnificent device, alien in origin. As I said before, our university's founder, Tamriel, developed it along with countless other scholarly tools. Alas, he died before we could demonstrate the object's true potential.
What does it do, exactly?
It homes in on objects of historical import, much like a bloodhound, without all the baying and drooling, of course. We still don't fully understand how it determines an item's value. Just more proof of our founder's genius, I suppose.
How many of these devices do you have?
We recovered several from a vault in Elenir. It seems Sage Fyre intended for the university's best and brightest to continue his work after he was gone. It took longer than he would have liked, I'm sure, but I fully intend to honor his legacy.
What is the goal of the Antiquarian Circle exactly?
We seek the truth above all else. Written histories rarely give an honest accounting of the past, so we go straight to the source. Relics, curios, even ancient bric-a-brac. Anything that can teach us more about the myriad cultures of Tamriel.
Are the relics you find valuable?
I assume you mean commercially valuable? Yes, you can keep any relics you recover and do with them what you will. The Circle's chief concern is cataloging the discoveries and learning what we can from them. Everyone benefits from the arrangement.
What is the university?
It's a school, of course. The very best, by any credible assessment. At least it was. What I wouldn't give to walk those halls again. This frigid annex is a very poor substitute. Very poor indeed.
Did you teach there?
For a time, I studied there as well. Despite all of Cyrodiil's struggles, I really did believe we could weather the storm. But war has far-reaching consequences, even for those who want no part in it. Especially for those who want no part in it.
So you've established a new annex here?
Here and elsewhere. The faculty scattered to the winds when the plane meld took hold. Fortunately, most of us survived, and we write each other constantly. I wound up in Skyrim somehow. As frozen wastelands go, it's really quite pleasant.
Alright, goodbye. So what we need to do is go over here to this thing and click it.
Impressive. We rarely see such an energetic attunement.
Alright, let's talk to her again.
Well. It seems I underestimated you. With a reaction like that, you may well rival Gabrielle, our most accomplished antiquarian. I wonder what secrets you might find gazing through the eye.
Let's find out. How does it work?
In a hurry, are we? We'll teach you to use the eye in due course. First, do you vow to uphold the principles and traditions of the Circle, to catalog your discoveries for future generations and give a true accounting of Tamriel's history?
I do. I want to join the Antiquarian Circle.
An excellent decision. Mastering the eye is no small endeavor. But with Gabriel's tutelage and my rigorous oversight, we may make a true scholar of you yet. Welcome to the Circle, Antiquarian.
Alright, and we get a new tool, the Antiquarian's Eye, and we get a new skill line, the Scrying skill line, and 220 gold.
Now then, we should begin your education in earnest. I suggest you speak with Gabriel Benello. I can provide some scholarly advice, but when it comes to using the Antiquarian's Eye itself, you'll find no better teacher than Gabrielle.
Alright, where is she?
Downstairs, poring over more maps and tomes, no doubt. Honestly, the girl never stops working. I'd almost think she was trying to make the rest of us look bad if she wasn't so confoundedly cheerful. At any rate, she'll get you sorted.
Alright, I'll go down and speak to Gabrielle.
Speak with me again once Gabrielle's taught you the basics. I know I can come across as chilly, but truthfully, I'm anxious to get you into the field.
Why can't you teach me how to use the eye?
Because I'm not a mage. Don't make a face. I never said I possess the aptitude. We all contribute to the Circle in our own way. You may wield the eye, but rest assured, my skill as a writer is no less important.
How does your writing contribute to the Circle?
Not just writing. Few can match my knowledge of ancient history, aside from those who lived through it all, like that insufferable dark elf Devaith Fear. You may find these relics, but it's incumbent upon me to tell you what they are.
Alright, goodbye. So we need to go downstairs and talk to Gabrielle. She's right here.
Ah, you must be the Antiquarian Circle's most recent addition, eh? Greetings. Sorry for the mess. I'll tidy up down here, you know, eventually. But I digress. Verita wants me to teach you to use the Antiquarian's Eye, yes?
Yes, Verita said you can use it better than anyone.
Wow, really? That's uncharacteristically gracious of her. Huh. Well, anyway, let's get started. It all begins with concentration. The eye wants to show you what you seek. So, clear your thoughts, and conjure up a picture of the relic in your mind.
So I need to have a relic in mind, then what?
The exciting part. Gaze into the eye and focus on the facets in the glass. Take a breath and try to unify the symbols into a single pattern. Eventually, you'll stop looking at the lens and start looking through it. Why don't we just give it a try?
Alright, fair enough. I'll try using the Antiquarian's Eye. Alright, so this is the interface here under Antiquities. We were going to want to go for this one right here first. Gabrielle's a bottle of proving, so let's click E to scry it.
Well done. Now fix your eyes on the center and the corners of the lens. Then turn your focus inward toward the facets in the glass. Concentrate, and the facets should merge.
Alright,
Unifying
so
the lens into a single pattern will perfectly attune the eye. but you only need to reach the foci to gain a rough idea of the object's location. If you lose your focus, just try again.
Alright, so the best way I figured out how to do this is what you want to do is you want to capture these things. And so, like, see how I click over here and it selects that whole group? So we want to do that. Get that group. And then we want to go, let's see, find one that's close enough. It's touching this group that we can use to get there. So if we use this one and then this one, we caught it. Right? You can optionally equip the Antiquarian's Eye as a tool in the quick bar slot. Use it to track down dig sites across Tamriel. Using the Antiquarian's Eye creates a visual indicator in what direction the dig site is relative to your current position. We'll show that when I go do a dig after this tutorial here. Alright, so after we scry, it shows on the map this little like cyan color area where it could be, and we have to go dig it up from there. Alright, and we're gonna go out this door. And right over here to this glowing
Time to excavate the antiquity.
dig pile.
Remember to move cautiously. Use the right tool for the right level of excavation, and don't rush yourself. Even careful digging can result in an unsteady dig site, so be mindful of its stability.
Alright. It's echoing twice for some reason. Alright, so we have two tools. We have the hand brush and we have the auger. You can click the auger anywhere and it will kind of reveal where you want to go. And from what I've been doing, I've been practicing this with my other account, trying to figure out how this works. I always go for the center, somewhere in one of these three here, and I go like this. Right, so now, based on that, I know that the treasure we're looking for is within that square. So I can now grab the hand brush, and I can be like, maybe right here? Nope. Right here? Nope. There we go, nothing. And there it is. So we found it. Can unravel the rest of it like so. There we go, we found the treasure, and now somewhere else on this this grid is another treasure, and we just need to find it. Doesn't matter if we get it or not. Every time we click, we lose a little bit of time up here. So you just look for it. It's a single slot item, so it's just a matter of finding it. Sometimes they're easy to find, sometimes not. And I just click around like that. It's like I got a few more clicks I can use. Might be like under this. There we go. I found it. So we found these two items, the perfumed rogue and a rouge, and Gabrielle's bottle of proving. All right, let's talk to her.
There you have it. You're a proper antiquarian now. Seems you have quite a knack for it too. Just keep practicing with the Antiquarian's Eye and master those digging techniques. I'm confident you'll be recovering priceless relics in no time.
All right, what should I do next?
I'd report back to Verida and let her know you successfully extracted your first antiquity. Don't expect too much in the way of praise, but trust me, she'll be ecstatic. Once you've checked in, start looking for relics. No time like the present, eh?
All right, and we can go ahead and exit that. So let's go back upstairs and talk to her, finish up this quest, and then we'll go do a real one out in the field. There we go.
Welcome back, Antiquarian. I trust your time with Gabrielle was illuminating.
Yes, she taught me how to use the antiquarian tools.
Excellent. I had a good feeling about you, and as usual, I was right. From now on, consider yourself free to pursue any antiquities that interest you. We will catalog your findings for study, and together we will uncover the mysteries of this world.
All right, complete the quest.
You have a great deal of work to do, Antiquarian. Wouldn't you agree? We're all quite busy, truth be told, but I suppose I can make more time for our most promising initiates.
All
Is
right.
there something I can help you with?
We'll come back to all this later when when we get to the Skyrim expansion. So now that we have that, let's go back to the High Isles and hopefully, hopefully we can actually scry here. That's something I actually did not verify beforehand, but regardless, I'll need to unlock it anyway for getting the mythic items and whatnot. Alright, so we go over here. Let's just hit J. Alright, so here we go. So we have available to us an Ancient Mariner's Sextant, which is like a compass. This is going to sell for 250 gold. And then you can see these leads that we found from doing the whatever we did to get these. I can't even remember. I think it was harvesting and maybe killing something. We got these. But see, this one's advanced level and this one's master level. This one expires in 26 days. This one expires in 29 days. And if we go to like all leads, right? You can see like all the different ones we found. And this one like expires then. Like see, here's Mark of the Fawn Lord. Not sure what I did to get this one, but it expires in 23 days. It's a master level, and it's for a mythic item. So, you know, it looks like a pretty nice little chest plate. So, I think that's a chest plate anyway. Yeah. So that's kind of how those all work. But we're just starting out. We don't have the power to do much other than this basic one right here. So we hit E to scry it, and that pops up this interface again. So you can see there's 6 of these swirling little things all the way around. So you can only, I think it's only at the bottom right down there, right? Yeah, so it's only right here. We have to catch as many of these as we can in a single, how many returns it gives us, I can't remember. But it's not many. So, like, if I go here, that unlocks that. If I go here, it unlocks that one. That's 2. If I go... Let's see. Yeah, if I go here and there, I get those 2, right? And then if I get this leaf, I get the other 2, which gives me all 6. Now, we found all 6 of these, right? And it tells us exactly where we need to go. So right here. So I'll just put a thing right there. And if you don't get those, if you, like, say you get 5 of them, right? You're going to get 2 little dig sites you got to go to. And one of them will reveal that you need to go to the other one. So let's go ahead and fast travel over to that part of the zone. Now it took me a while to figure all this out. I spent a little while on my other character trying to figure this out. That's why it's going kind of smooth. Now let's go to quick slots and then tools. Let's drag the Antiquarian's eye onto our quick bar. Go down here and we can use that to kind of point us in the right direction. I found that finding the actual dig place, you know, the where you have to dig, can be a bit tricky sometimes. There we go. Not sure. Alright, I think it's just telling us to go forward. Click it again when we get on the other side of this hill, maybe. Or we need to go this way. I was practicing in the Alakiri desert with my other character, and it was lots of running around trying to find it. But I didn't realize you could do this, so there it is right there. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this bear just so it's not running around while we're doing this. You don't have to, I don't think. I think you become untargetable when you do this, but just in case. There we go. Here's the dig site. And now we're at the excavation screen. So as I said before, I always click in the center, and well, we got it first try, I think. There we go. There we go. We've unlocked that, and now we have 7 hours worth of turn to find the other one. So if we just like click around kind of randomly, I don't know if there's an educated way to find the secondary treasure, but this is what this is just all I do. And you can notice that the screen's getting darker as I do that. So we didn't find it, but we did get a new lead, which is the Stone Lore Circle effigy, and we got the Ancient Mariner's Sextant. So the items get sent off overnight, they do some research, and then we get a little piece of lore. A new correspondence has arrived from the Antiquarian Circle. A solid, or Ungarn, I don't even know how to say that, honestly. I can't. A solid piece made of brass and other metals. I date this to be era of the Breton coin lords, say 1E 2330, give or take a decade. A well-preserved, if unremarkable, example of that period of history. All right, and then we can hit J to view it in the codex right there, and we get an achievement for that. And then there's different things we can learn, and as we find more of that same one. So if we hit J again, right now we can we have the codex for this one, right? We could up our little bounty here and try this blue one, but I think it's going to be outside of our our wheelhouse, really. J, go back to Scribble. So yeah, it's outside of our wheelhouse. It's intermediate. We don't have the skill points, and there is skill lines to this, right? So if we go here to scrying, as you can see, there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15, maybe 14. Yeah, 15. Let's say 15 skill points required to max this skill out. Doing that one gave us 2 points. And so each of these is a different thing. And then there's more skill points here for excavation. It gives us different things. And then at the very end, you get keen eye treasure chests, which will make treasure chests glow, just like the crafting reagents can grow, and the dig sites too. So that's pretty cool. And whatnot. This is I found it fun. It's one of those like it's really a non-combat thing, and for most general purposes. Obviously that bear, things like that you're gonna have to kill while you're doing this, but other than that, it's seemed fairly straightforward, and fairly easy to get through and get everything done. So I found it pretty fun overall. But yeah, so that is the Antiquarian Circle. That is unlocked. And I'm not sure where we're going next. I'm going to go look out for a quest, and that'll be the next quest we do. But thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.